Hello everybody, welcome to the April edition of my D&D Anniversary Series. As I've stated before, this year's the 45th anniversary of Dungeons & Dragons being released, and the 20th anniversary of me playing it. So, once a month, I'm doing a video for my experiences of D&D. Today, and this is not an April Fool's joke, even though it is April 1st, I am going to do an entire video defending 4th Edition D&D. Now, before you hit me with the torches and pitchforks... Okay, Sam's not around with that trident. I actually liked 4th Edition. I know a lot of people didn't, because it was like, oh, it's now turned into an MMORPG, or yeah, it's now you're playing it like a miniatures game. First, I want to say, if you guys use minis, it made things a lot easier that way, because with everything being measured in squares, there was no argument of like, is this 50 feet? Is this 100 feet? How far am I moving? It made it a lot easier, because it's like, magic missile has a range of 20 squares. Pew! 20 squares. That was the first thing, actually. Secondly, the powers. Every class had at-wills encounters dailies. So finally, every class did something but just besides, I attack it. Even the fighter, which had, let me get one of my books. This is using Heroes of the Fallen Lands, which was sort of a, which was of the Essentials line. But, you know, they still have dailies, utilities, and so on. Fighter. Forgot how this thing was set up. It's been a while since I've looked at these books. Here we go. Once per encounter, you hit an enemy with a melee basic attack using a weapon. They take a 1 weapon damage extra. Or, moving on, the next one here, you must be trained in diplomacy. You get to make each target shift a square as a free action. You know, it's more than just now, I attack it with my longsword. Woo! Scary! You know, everybody had these powers. At will attacks, you could use whenever the hell you wanted. Encounter powers, which worked once per combat. Daily powers, which worked once per day. You know, it just made it made everybody useful. But more importantly of all, if you were a spellcaster, it meant that you got spells that you could always use. You never ran out of spells. And that was something that was eventually incorporated into D&D 5th edition with the cantrips, because cantrips can be used at will. And it was also used in Pathfinder, because all spellcasters can use their 0-level spells unlimited times a day. But the most interesting thing that I feel 4th edition D&D gave us is it gave us classes that we have not seen in an official D&D book since. It gave us the Warlord. It gave us the Avenger. It gave us the Invoker. It gave us Paragon paths, which we kind of have now with the Oaths and the Rogue, the Arcane Trickster and the Thief and the Assassin. It gave us a new way to do multi-classing, where instead of being like, I'm a wizard 1, cleric 1, it's like, I'm a wizard that has a healing spell. That was really cool multi-classing, in my opinion. You know, it introduced us to a lot of things that we have not seen since, and we probably will not see again. But one of the coolest things the coolest thing that I think they had was the Paragon Paths and the Epic Destinies, where it's just like, You go from okay tier to pretty decent tier to Super Saiyan God when you hit level 21. And it's the only edition of D&D where out of the box, max level was 30. You don't see that in 3rd edition. You don't see it in 5th edition. You kind of see it in 1st edition, but it takes forever to get there. And 2nd edition, it mainly caps out at 20. And some classes don't even cap out at 20. They cap out at like 16 or 17. Druids. So yeah, this is me defending 4th edition. Did you guys play 4th? Did you have fun with it? Comment below. Please, I want to hear your experiences. And until next time, guys, take care. Peace!